The Statute of Frauds. Okay, of course, the basics of this are easy. Certain contracts must be in writing to be enforceable, and these include my legs: marriage, contracts which by its terms cannot be performed within a year, contracts for the sale or lease of land. E is for executor to answer for or pay the debt of his decedent. And G and S are the guarantor and suretyship, the promise to pay the debt of another person. Okay, so that's easy, right? Let's go into this a little bit different. Marriage never gets tested. The contract by its terms cannot be performed within 1 year from the date of execution of the contract. It doesn't matter when the contract starts. What matters is the day the contract was dated. So if on January 1st, a homeowner contracts with a cleaning service that starting January 21st, they're going to clean the house for 1 year. That contract is valid, must be in writing, and it's valid from the date of execution, January 1st. Don't be fooled. Okay. The executor, okay, land, just remember it's for sale or lease. For the guarantor and suretyship, we are subject to one exception, the main purpose rule. The main purpose rule is very, very simple. If the promise benefits another person, it has to be in writing. If the promise benefits the promisor, it does not have to be in writing. Okay, so here's a good example. We have a father who orally guarantees a debt for his daughter's car. The promise is intended to benefit the daughter. It's for $1,000. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter how much money it is because we're talking about a guarantor. He says, if she doesn't pay it, I will. He is guaranteeing her debt. The main purpose rule doesn't apply. It's not required to be in writing. It is required to be in writing because it benefits the third party. Okay, now here's another example of the rule in action. We have an owner who takes his car to a mechanic. The mechanic's short on cash. And the owner calls the auto parts store and says, please extend an additional $45 in credit to this mechanic so he can buy a part for my car. I'll pay it if he doesn't. Okay, was that required to be in writing? No, because the main purpose rule says that if the promise is intended to benefit the promisor, it doesn't have to be in writing. And here, this was for the owner's benefit. Okay, so that's our main purpose rule. The swap, UCC, exceptions to the sale of goods. Of course, we need sale of goods, $500 or more, has to be in writing. Okay, unless we have our swap exceptions, specially manufactured goods, there's a writing or the merchant's confirmatory memo, and part performance. Let's go into those UCC exceptions a little bit deeper. All right, so we need a writing for a sale of goods, $500 or more, unless it's for specially manufactured goods. Okay, yes, this covers art, this covers things that are completely unique, but the rule is that they are goods that are manufactured such that they are not suitable for sale to others. So this would include a pizza shop logo on a t-shirt. Is that t-shirt with that company's logo suitable for sale to others? No. Was it specially manufactured? Yes. If it's not suitable for sale to others, that's kind of a low bar. Okay, let's just talk real quick through the merchant's confirmatory memo rule. So a merchant's signed writing confirming the sale of goods will operate to satisfy the statute of frauds. And moreover, even something like a receipt written out by, say, a homeowner, if the party to be charged signs it, homeowner says, builder will fix my deck for $507. Or actually, that's a service contract, excuse me. Seller will deliver $500 worth of apples to my house. Signed by the party to be charged. So if there's a writing from actually, those are terrible examples, don't listen to them. A merchant signs a writing that specifies at minimum the quantity of the goods. That's our merchant's confirmatory memo rule. Forget all that stuff. There's a writing, it's signed by the merchant, the party to be charged, and it confirms at minimum the quantity of the goods. Finally, there is the P, part performance exception. All right. Do we require a writing for sale of goods $500 or more? Yes. But if there is no writing, the sale is still enforceable, but only up to the quantity stated in the writing or the quantity received. So if there's a writing, it's only enforceable to the quantity stated in the writing. And if there's no writing, it's enforceable up to the quantity, that's right, received. Okay, what is the main purpose rule? The main purpose rule applies to the guarantee suretyship portion of the Statute of Frauds. And it basically says that if the promise is to benefit another person, we need a writing. If the promise mainly benefits the promisor, then we don't need a writing. Oral agreements are okay. Specially manufactured goods. Low standard, not suitable for sale to others. Merchant's confirmatory memo rule. Writing signed by the merchant, indicating at minimum quantity of goods. Contract by its terms can't be performed within 1 year from date of, that's right, execution of the contract. And our part performance exception under the UCC. If we have a writing, the quantity is enforceable up to, that's right, the quantity of goods stated in the writing. If we don't have a writing, the contract is still enforceable, but only up to the amount of goods that were, that's right, delivered, received, accepted. And that's it, Statute of Frauds.